So you read the title. I don't want to get in the water today, but of course I'm going to. Just like I don't want to do a lot of things today, but that is my lower nature trying to keep me from what is best for me. So I just did the breathwork session, which is linked below. It's one I've done before. I only chose it because it's one of the shorter ones on the Just Press Play breathwork playlist. I'm keeping this from the neck up because I'm trying to be more respectful. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Who would have thought cross-posting a TikTok would help this account so much? One reason I love TikTok is because it's very easy to use and I can overlay text. It's a lot easier than going into Video Shop, editing a full video, or even for those of you that hung around last night and saw my first OBS live stream on this channel. Very technical, right? But I continue doing all the things. One of my friends is out on a relapse right now and in danger of peril. So it's why I must do all these things. It's life or death for me. So just coming to 72 days away from Kratom and weed is one thing, but then there's other little monsters that pop up, right? So I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. I'm just striving to be better each day. But my personal experience has been that having a routine helps a lot. Hey, no water plunge today? I don't blame you. Thanks for the comment, Andrea. Yeah, no, I'm about to go. I'm about to go in. I'm just whining, I guess, because the past couple days as I'm doing it, I'm just like, this is going to be really cold, but then I feel so much better after it's done. So lastly, because I want this to be like short and sweet, one thing that I take extreme gratitude in this recovery journey is that all discomforts are now met with subsequent relief. So it's like I stick out my hand to the person at the meeting, and then afterwards I'm in a conversation, I'm outside of self, and I actually like this person now because I see myself in them, and my world just got a little bit more expansive. One of the beauties of this channel and putting myself out there like this is that now I have people like you with great comments about don't get addicted to being better, don't get addicted to detoxing, and yes, we can get bingy with all those things. And it could even be a spiritual practice to not go in the water today because I've done it for 23 days in a row, but I'm just going to push through for the health benefits. I'm at the beginning of facing discomfort. You'll recognize your strength. Thank you so much, Andrea. So, yeah, I just love the fact that every time we come up against one of these barriers, which is our discomfort, our limbic brain, our reptile brain telling us, don't do this. Rest and digest, bro. You got this. Just smoke another cigarette, eat another Twinkie, or do whatever. And so it's just bringing the light of our conscious awareness to those mechanisms, because being inside my head is a real fucked up place. Pardon my language, but my disease centers between my ears. And so I have to do things like the breath work, like stepping into nature just to get recentered. Or sometimes, a lot of times, shooting out a bunch of texts like I did this morning. And I'm like, batting 80%, whatever it's called, 80% of people responded back. So they're getting tired of me just sending out morning texts and not saying anything. Maybe it was gnawing at them. So sometimes the right one, if they're really in a down and out place, will actually pick up the phone and call me back immediately. But I'm just doing these little habits day by day, building on them. 72 days or 73 days today without turning to the Kratom or the weed. Cigarettes I'm working on, and intermittent fasting. I guess this doesn't break my fast because it's got 0 calories. There's stevia in it, but it probably is triggering insulin response. Hey, whatever. Progress, not perfection. And I'm not going to beat myself up for eating or smoking anything. It's just the drink or the drug that is my main focal point right now. And as long as I do those things, then I can finish my yoga homework. I can clean this car. Life will get better. And in terms of the self-love and the self-esteem, I've found that if we want self-esteem, we can begin by doing esteemable things. So I have a couple commitments today. I'm gonna make them. I'm not drinking. I'm not worried about if the cops are gonna smell me and things of that nature. So, and now that I've made myself accountable and put myself on Front Street for everything, I am gonna go do this cold plunge because I've done it for 24 days now. And it's like, once I get in the water, I'm fine. I don't even shake anymore. I guess I've gotten used to it. So the cortisol response has lowered so much, tremendously, to where if someone comes at me with some static, I'm able to just pause, reflect, and respond versus react. And I think that is why I love doing this practice so much. Thank you so much for the awesome comment and for reminding me to not get bingy or addicted to getting better. Getting high on life, yes, absolutely. Oh my God, the breathwork is amazing. And I'm going to be sharing what I'm recording for my yoga teacher training. I've got my own breathwork session. Maybe I'll cross post one here that I did on TikTok, but it was trash. I did it for the TikTok generation. Like the breath retentions were like laughable. They were like 10 seconds. But it's something. It's beginning somewhere. So I did guided breathwork. It's on my TikTok, which the link is below. I do not advise anyone who's on this addiction channel to jump over there because you can get sucked into it. I only try to use it for good. So, so I only post to TikTok. It's like a one-sided relationship. I don't even really check my comments that much. But this channel, absolutely. And thank you to all the new subscribers for watching and I guess adhering to my most relevant, video, the short one about weed and how my self-deception in recovery. I posted another one last night. Thank you so much. Anyways, I feel like this is getting on the verge of like just off track here. So number one thing is, even if it's 1% better, don't drink or use today if that's where you're at. And if you are weaning yourself off of things, I did. Thank you so much, Andrea. If you are weaning yourself off of Kratom, or I had a 14-year Subutex habit. So opioids, prescribed and non, I've been there. Let me know in the comments what story or experience, strength, and hope you would like from me, and then we could have some kind of structure to this. Anything at all, I've been through it. A lot. I have a lot of stories, but I feel like oversharing is something that I've struggled from in the past, and I'm just trying to keep it to basics right now, which is following suggestions. I'm meeting with my sponsor later. He's got me writing out all the times that I've missed appointments due to drinking and drugging. So it's got me going down memory lane. So rather than residing up here with the squirrels in the attic, I'm going to go get in this cold water right now and just get centered again. If no one told you today I love you, but I'm not in love with you, much more to come. Done.